Right, so we have our beautiful form. When we submit, we have this JSON payload, which currently we're not doing anything. Let's go ahead and take this and then send it to our backend so that it's actually stored in our database. So let me go ahead and open up IntelliJ, and in here, open up the client.js. And remember before we have this get all students. Now we're going to have another method to add new student. So here I'm going to say export and then const add and then new and then student equals to. And here we're going to receive the student, and I'm going to say the equals and then basically the arrow function. And then here I'm going to say fetch and then the URL. So the URL will be API and then v1 and then students. And also inside, I'm going to pass some options. So here I'm going to set the headers, and the headers. So this is a map, and inside, oops. So it's a map, and basically I just need that. So let me indent, and basically inside of this map in here, we need to pass the content and then dash and then type. And this will be equal to application/JSON. And if I put this full screen, then we need to specify the method. So this will be the method, and the method is post. So remember, in our student controller, we have a post mapping here. If I go back to client.js, and the final thing that we need is the body. So body, and the body will be, so remember, the controller receives the request body in here, a student. So we're just doing the same, but on the client side, and we're saying that the body will be, so I'm going to say JSON dot and then stringify and then student. So remember, in here, this is actually being stringified. You can see this JSON payload in here, right? So if I go back, and remember in our student form, in here I said JSON.stringify, and this is what you see. Now let me go back to client.js, and to be honest, this is it. Now you can see that this is actually complaining. So, and by the way, don't add the URL and then column. So this is IntelliJ telling me the name of the first and second argument, right? So don't add URL column nor options and then column. Don't add this. This is IntelliJ. And there you have it. So now you can see that this is complaining, and this is because I need to say return in here. Or even better, we can do the same way as we've done with this other function in here. So this will be an inline return, just like that. And then end this with semicolon there. And if I indent, we are good to go. Next, let's go ahead and use this method inside of our student drawer.js.